How does the FBI profiling work? Have you ever wondered how the FBI figures out what makes a criminal tick? The process of profiling is fascinating and involves a blend of science and psychology. Let's break it down. FBI profiling is a specialized method used to understand and predict the behavior of unknown offenders. It starts with analyzing evidence from crime scenes and other details. This process is rooted in behavioral science and forensic psychology. The goal is to create a psychological and behavioral portrait of the perpetrator. The first step is crime scene analysis. Profilers look closely at the crime scene, searching for patterns in the offender's behavior. They examine the nature of the crime and how the victim was treated. This helps determine if the crime was organized or disorganized. Organized crimes suggest a methodical offender, while disorganized crimes indicate impulsive behavior. Next comes victimology. Understanding the victim's lifestyle, habits, and relationships can provide clues about why they were targeted. Profilers analyze whether the victim was chosen randomly or specifically. This information helps infer characteristics about the offender. Then, profilers study behavioral patterns. They examine the offender's actions during and after the crime. This includes the level of violence, any rituals, or attempts to avoid detection. These patterns help build a profile that includes demographic information like age, race, and occupation, along with personality traits and psychological state. The FBI Behavioral Analysis Unit uses case data to link physical evidence and crime scene behavior to psychological traits. For example, a calm crime scene might suggest an offender with military training. In contrast, chaotic scenes could indicate emotional instability. After gathering all this information, profilers develop a coherent profile of the likely offender. This profile includes motivations, habits, and potential next moves. Investigators use this profile to guide their work, narrow down suspect lists, and anticipate the offender's behavior. Profiling is not a magical solution. It complements traditional investigative methods. It helps law enforcement prioritize leads and understand the mindset of criminals, especially in complex cases. In crime films, characters like Jason Gideon are often shown with almost psychic insight into criminals. While real profiling relies on scientific methods, these portrayals emphasize intuition and psychological understanding. These characters blend behavioral science with experience to solve cases. Profiling also considers whether an offender's behavior is influenced more by innate traits or life experiences. This ongoing debate affects how profilers interpret actions and predict future crimes. In essence, FBI profiling works by analyzing crime scenes, victim information, and behavioral patterns. This process constructs a psychological and demographic portrait of an unknown offender. The profile aids investigators in solving crimes by anticipating the criminal's next moves. This fascinating blend of science and psychology is what makes profiling such a vital tool in law enforcement.